Hello friends, my name is Vander, and tonight on Sonic Generations we're taking on our first boss fight / rival battle, featuring Metal Sonic. These little rival battles and boss battles, when you take on your enemy, you earn yourself a Chaos Emerald, and you need all 7 to finish the game, as per usual Sonic gameplay works. Now the stage we're playing on versus Metal Sonic is actually from Sonic CD. It's Stardust Speedway, I think. Music's pretty similar too. Now this boss fight in particular takes place with Classic Sonic, of course. It's the only rival battle taking place with Classic Sonic. In it, you have to sort of dodge Metal Sonic's attacks until he sort of pitters out, and then you can bop him on the head or from below with your jump attack. To do this nice little dash thing, you can jump over, not a big problem. Get up to the man, clunk. Love it. Next attack involves him sort of powering up this little laser. You can either be behind it or in front of it. I like to go in front of it, it's a little bit easier to get through. Now if you're done with that, you're good. I actually got hit there. Now, his next attack features throwing crates at you, in which you can go in front of or behind. Just watch the shadows to show you where it actually lands. And look, one more hit. That's all. Now after you hit him 3 times, he'll power up his final attack, which is this great spin attack. Right here, you want to jump on these little sort of platforms that are coming up right there. Actually, you don't have to at this point. Sometimes it takes a lot longer for them to actually show up. And when using the bigger balls, you can dodge them on the bigger platforms. Once it runs out, I got hit there, no biggie. Bonk him on the head, and you're done. And kick to the face. One thing to note on this fight is that the path will constantly be breaking behind you, so you have to keep running. Which actually can be kind of difficult when you're trying to spin dash. You might fall off before you're able to pull off the spin dash. Happened to me a couple times. And we got our first Chaos Emerald. Now that we're done with that, we need to unlock the boss room, which requires 3 keys. As you can see, there's one right there. And in order to free that key from its little dark boundaries, you have to complete one of these little side missions involving, various Sonic concepts, such as collect all the rings, defeat all the enemies, help out a character, those kind of things. And I think what I end up doing is I only end up doing modern missions. Modern missions with friends is because they're a little bit more interesting than the regular missions. But I'll try to show more classic missions as we go along later. Instead, this is actually pretty easy. It's just a sort of a race. Now these missions usually feature different music from the Sonic games, not the same music, and they kind of change the layout of the map, so you're sort of going on different paths and going across areas you don't normally go to on the actual level itself. And it also sometimes changes the scenery and the environment. Like sometimes it'll make Green Hill Zone be at sunset. I think it looks kind of nice. Makes it so you're not actually playing the same level again and again and again. And of course, for this nice little race, we got everyone's favorite Super Sonic Racing remix. You know the words, sing along. Sonic Racing. Shoot right off the ground. Sonic Racing. Yeah, once you get to this part, it's all pretty much just straight ahead, kind of like the end of the last level, but instead of doing here, you're going to go up here. Take out this guy, and I'm going to smash him in the face. And finish off the level real quick. Could have done that a little bit better, but really, I've already got the S rank. Messing up a little bit here. You can see what I mean by this sort of changing the level, slightly adding a few extra points here. I'm gonna do this build though. Pretty easy S rank. And for some reason I hit restart. Oh well. Now there are also missions called Doppelganger missions, which are pretty much just run through the level against a Ghost Sonic, which are basically just complete the level in a certain time. I don't know why they have the little Doppelganger, it just makes it kind of seem like you're actually doing something, but you're really not. And then there's also sort of random missions in which you're like doing things that you just don't really make any sense. But after each mission, you'll be able to ring the little bell on top of the little gate, which gives you a little piece of artwork or maybe a song. The little blue ones I think are artworks, and the big giant gold music notes are actual songs. If you want to collect those, they're pretty easy to collect. They kind of move around the stage, and you have to go grab them within like 20 seconds, I believe. That's not too difficult to collect, but sometimes just sticking around in one spot is actually easier than actually trying to chase after them, because they usually do sort of a loop. And next we go on to the Chemical Plant, Act 2, Challenge 3, whatever, Amy Challenge, in which you have to utilize Amy's hammer to get you to jump higher. It's kind of a gimmicky concept, but it's not horrible. It's just not very great. It's also still a pretty easy S rank. Now here I kind of forget what I'm doing and actually the timing on this, so I just sort of like and hang on a second. Basically pressing the Y once and then waiting for the bar to reach the little middle part would be the perfect jump. Not too difficult. And don't really have to pay attention too much to the actual water here because they don't really keep you in it that long. Overall, not the most exciting level, but really good. So yesterday I did it on playing a little bit of Sonic 4 Episode 2 at my friend's house, but I played the snow level and I kept trying to do the spin dash, but I ended up kept doing the Tails Sonic combo spin dash because I didn't realize that they didn't actually assign the spin dash to a button. You have to press down A, which is I think is the same as, I think that's the jump button. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember. But the combo spin dash works pretty well. It pretty much carves right through it. But overall, I didn't really like it. The physics are just not to where they're supposed to be. They don't really feel like classic Genesis, which is supposed to be what it is. I don't know why they don't just use the Sonic Generations physics, because this thing had it down. Like you could totally feel like you totally felt like you were playing old school Sonic. I don't know why they keep trying to do this whole thing. Because it's an arcade title. Why wouldn't you just do it like you're supposed to? I mean, it doesn't make sense. You do it for here, but you don't do it for the actual, Sonic 4. It's supposed to be like going back to the original 2D stages. I don't know, it's weird. But I did like the special stages, very, very close to the originals, but not as annoying as the ones in Sonic 2. Luckily, there weren't any special stages in this game, just the boss fights. Of course, there were special stages in Sonic Generations 3DS, but I don't want to talk about Sonic Generations 3DS because that was a horrible, horrible game. Woo! Sonic Generations 3DS, it was like a DS game that they just put in 3D. It was horrible, like, didn't take advantage of the 3DS at all. And we got Splash Hill Zone from Sonic 4. Now we only have one more key to collect, which means only one more Buddy mission, which I think we'll try out the Knuckles mission. A lot of reviewers generally reference this mission and the Vector mission as far as the crappy Amigo missions that brought the game score down. I don't know why these specifically brought the game score down, but
I'll handle the
this mission's actually not that bad. It's just kind of interesting,
button when you need me.
and it's got a little bit of strategy to it, depending on when you want to get like time clocks or just go straight through the level, skipping sort of medals.
I got this.
So it's actually a good game pacer. Sort of breaks up the gameplay a little bit more.
Here goes.
And if you don't even have to do it if you don't want to. It's all just optional. Every single one of these missions is optional, except for you have to do at least one in each level, which isn't that bad. As far as the level goes, it changes a little bit, adding a few different branching paths than what you're normally used to in the Spanish Sanctuary level, but nothing too focusing. In order to break down this wall, you have to destroy the enemy.
Here goes.
I do like the music for this level, and I'm not exactly sure what song this is, but it's really nice to listen to, especially for something kind of slower paced missions that you have to go through. Now, you do have to end up actually going through each goal after you collect all those coins. You don't click end as soon as you get enough coins, so it's a good strategy is to, get enough points to where you'll be right at the end until you finish getting coins. So you're not sort of wasting time trying to get to the end when you have all your coins and, losing your S rank. But it's not really a difficult S rank. I mean, we've got more than half the amount of coins. We're already halfway through the S rank timing. Also, a bit of a tip with all these missions, they all feature, most of them feature little time clocks that increase the amount of time you have. Always collect them, because they usually contain about 10 seconds worth of time. And 10 seconds is a lot more time than you need. Grab this little 20 ring coin, I'm not sure why I actually get that, there's not really a point to it. You now have 10 extra seconds, and pretty much back to the 20 seconds ago.
I got this.
Now just a few more coins and then we're almost actually to the end of the level, which is good timing on my side. I missed a couple of those.
Here goes.
And I fall down. Wonderful. And that coin right there disappears before I can grab it, so I have to do another little diggy thing. Diggy hole. And got my last ring. Or coin. Just gotta get over here. Weird thing, coin and Sonic. So that's the enemies. Don't bother getting any extra coins. After you collected at 35, there's no point. You just need to get to the end. And that's it. That's right. Done. Now lastly, we have to take on the boss. And I'm out of water. See what I mean by the music notes sort of coming back towards you at the end? Now that we've gotten all 3 keys, we've unlocked the necessary requirements for the boss gate. Just cracked my neck there, I didn't heard that. But we are now taking on the, what is it called? The Death Egg Robot, I think that's what it's called. It's a classic Sonic mission with a little cutscene before to sort of tie in what modern Sonic's doing while this is happening. Now, would 2 Sonics really be thinking the exact same way at this point?
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman?
It's the last look you'll get.
I guess it does make sense when you are the same person too, if you think you're the same way. It's not like Sonic's ever been put in a position where he needs to do something.
What? Wait a second!
Sorry. No old guys allowed. Behold, Death Egg Robots. Final battle from Sonic 1. I believe it's the final boss from Sonic 1. I don't actually remember fighting him. I remember fighting him in Sonic 4. But that was just a clone, which I assume it is. Anyway, just dodge these little punch attacks and then wait till he makes a jump, which means go under him. And then smack him in the butt. No problem. These Eggman put the weaknesses in the butt. This is kind of weird. I'd put him in front of the, right behind the giant spiky ants. Of course, this is phase 2 of the boss fight, in which you have to get these bombs to activate and get them to target the bombs instead of you. In which case you can jump on these things, these arms, and then ride them over here to attack them. It's a little bit glitchy because this kind of goes to sort of a 3D aspect. You're sort of changing perspectives as you go around these corners. And he doesn't exactly, it's kind of hard to actually get on the hand because the platforms aren't exactly where you want them. And sometimes he'll blow up the bomb and it won't even, like, target properly. And then he'll blow up part of the stage, making certain sections useless. Like there, button useless. See, you just smacked the bomb right there. And like now that arm is like in like a really weird spot where I can't really get to it. I don't know. It's a little bit annoying. See, he clearly hit the bomb right there, but he wasn't getting phased by it. And again, hit the bomb, didn't get phased. I don't know, this boss fight's kind of glitchy. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. And hurt. Here we go. Clunk. I didn't realize he was exploding at this point. I actually thought he was going to take off into like sort of a rocket form for like one last fight, but nope, you're done. And victory dance. And because of like timing on that, didn't really get an X-ray. Depressing, but
What? No! No! Sonic, save me!
oh, poor Eggman. I feel so. Get out of that white void anyway. Not white void. The where did he get? Did he go into? You know, I don't remember what happened after Colors. I thought he was flung through space or something. Maybe it's this game he ends up in the White Void. I don't even know. Anyway, we beat the boss, and now there's another Tails.
I can't believe there's 2 of me.
I think I figured it out. Yeah, me too. Doubles of us? Places and enemies from our past? We're traveling through time and space!
I don't like you, classic Tails. Your voice annoys me.
How did this happen?
I think it's got something to do with that big thing that just kidnapped Eggman.
You think?
It sounds like the same
Oh, yeah,
thing
he
that
does say-
kidnapped
said
your
he thinks.
friends. I mean our friends.
Not your friends yet.
You know what I mean. There it is! Where'd it go?
We need to find that thing, and fast!
And Sonic heads off to the next generation of games, in which we will tackle in the next episode. So, next time on Sonic Generations, we'll head off into the Genesis era. See you next time.